Alright, hi you guys. So I'm gonna be doing performance and I guess a tutorial on how I think is the trick Regeneration by Blake Vogt, Vogt, or I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it starts with a V and yeah. So Regeneration, Theory 11, you can buy this at theory11.com. Uh, I saw the performances a couple of times, and it was kind of obvious on how to do it. So that's why, I'm here today to show you a performance of it, and then I guess I'll show you a tutorial of it too. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, basically, just go through, and they end up taking, spectator ends up taking one card, and you tell them, hey, it's okay if I see it, so you'll see it. And I guess what you'll do is you'll get them to sign the card. So take it. It's a normal card, right? No double list, no nothing. And you let them sign it, whatever they want. For this case, I'll just write, my name right there. Just write a name right there, and you say, hey, doesn't come off, nothing, it's all good, right? And then now for this part, you'd get a spectator, the spectator you're doing this to hold it. You let them hold it a corner like this. So let's say my left hand, this hand, is the spectator's hand, and I'd say let them pinch it right here, and then after that you perform, or you start to just end up getting it and folding it like this. So you end up folding it, just keep on folding it, folding this corner a bit, folding it, folding it, folding it, folding it, folding it, until you can feel it rip. Then once you get it to rip, oh, it's still not good enough. It takes sometimes twice as much to do it, and then when you get it good enough, that's when you could start ripping it, just like that. Alright, now it's ripped, and that really is it. It's part of the queen. And then, at this point, you take this piece and put it in your mouth and eat it. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know if you can tell by the sound of my voice, but I actually am chewing it. And you have the spectator holding it, right? And, oh man, this is really nasty. Yeah, but eventually you have to swallow it. Alright. Alright. So, yeah, when you do that, basically you have that done, right? And then as you're done swallowing it, you just, come towards it. Here, I'll show you how it's done. So basically, you just come in here and you take the card, right? And just put it back on there, just like that. It's on there, signed and everything. Yeah. So yeah, that's just how you do that one. Yeah. And now I guess how to do this, So after that, I guess you just give it to them, and you let them try to look at the card, and yeah, I guess they could keep it after that. Because it's on there. It's not going anywhere. And yeah, that's how I think regeneration, or how I would do it. Well, it is how Blake does it in the performance video. But now I'll go on to showing you how I think it's done. So yeah. Alright, so now how to do this trick. Basically, all you really need, you're gonna have to make a gimmick. So this is how I interpret this trick. So I obviously realized, okay, there's a gimmick, because there's no way you could do that. You know, like rip off a piece of a card and then put it in your mouth, swallow it, and then just put it right back on there. There's like absolutely no way. Well, unless you're like Jesus or something, then yeah, I guess you could do that. But this is how I did it. So basically, you need two of the exact same cards. You know, so two duplicates of the exact same card. And what you got to do is you just got to hold it from the corner, start tapping it. You know, tapping it onto like onto the floor or your desk or something, and until you start to get it a bit bent, and to the point where you see this starts happening, it's starting to come off. You know, because like if you know that cards have three layers. First layer is paper, second layer is cardboard, and then the third layer is paper again. And you're going to try and take off the paper of the face. So you just keep on doing this. Oh, and for like, while you're doing this, just when you got it to like a little bit, get your like nail and you try to peel some of it off, not all of it at once. Just a little bit to make it a bit bigger, like that. And then you repeat hitting it on the table, because if you try to do it all at once, you will end up ripping it like in pieces, and that's not what you want to do. You want it to have it all off, all in one piece. So yeah, so you just keep on doing. It's a lengthy process, so you know, you might screw up because you might do it a bit too fast. I'm really trying to do it real fast just because it's a tutorial. So yeah, bear with me if I rip it. But I'm gonna try my best not to rip it, so then I don't have to restart. But yeah, this is pretty time consuming. It took me like about maybe an hour just to make one gimmick. I made two. But yeah, it took me a while. Oh yeah, see, like right here, I don't know if you could see that, but it's already starting to tear off halfway. And when this happens, you know, you just start off with this end, because you don't want to continue from here, because you just rip it straight off. So you want to start it on a different corner again. You know, again, just start banging on it like you did in the beginning, until you can get it to separate. Oh, well, this one's actually starting to take off the paper of the back, and that's not what I need. So just keep on reheating it until you get the side that you want. It's pretty hard. Yep, I got it. Okay. And now that I opened it a little bit, I can do it again. And it's almost there. Almost right next to the piece that's ripping. And slowly, you gotta do this slowly because you don't want to rip it. Alright, so now that I see how I was about to rip from here, well, I just moved it onto here, and now I have it off. It ain't ripped. And then you could, once you get like both two corners of one side of the card to come off, after that it's pretty easy. You just gotta peel it off real smoothly. Oh, and like you don't want it to be really bent. See how like both sides are pretty bent? So when you're at this point, put it on the table and hold it so the rest of it doesn't come out to be all bent. So this will take a while. Alright, slowly. Don't want to rip it. Takes a while. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty time consuming. Oh, whoa, did I rip it? Oh no. It's still good. Now that you're close to the edge, you just pick it up again, and it just comes off, just like that. See, now like this part isn't as bent as this part because I had it on the table and it didn't curve it. This part obviously will be bent, you know, it'll roll a bit. And yeah, you're gonna need both of these parts, so don't throw them away. Okay, now the second one. You're gonna have to do the exact same thing, but this time you want to take the back off, not the face. So yeah, you just start banging on there until it starts to work, and you get it. Nope, not yet. Alright. Wrong side. It's not what I want. It takes a while to get the right side that you want. Alright, got it. Just gotta continue banging on it and get it to open. You're gonna have to dig your nail into there, so make sure when you're doing this you have nails. Try and do this real fast. Oh, see, rushed, and look what happened. It's starting to tear. Gotta start from the other side. Alright, got it. Here, let me just pause this because you already know where this is going, so you'll just pause it. Alright, so now I ripped it off, you know, I got it. Okay, so now we got 4 parts, right? The face, the back, and the 2 other parts. Okay, so what you gotta do now is you gotta line these up, and you gotta line them up and cut one side. Alright, so line them up back to back, so the inside part's touching. Line them up like that, and you gotta get scissors. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention about that. You're gonna need scissors, and you're also gonna need a glue stick, and maybe double stick tape. You know, depending. So once you got it somewhat back to back, I'm not really trying to do it that well, so I'm kind of rushing. But what you want to do is you want to cut like from here, you know, from like where the little divots are, across the angel onto the side. It's basically like a little corner of it. You have to experiment, you know, on how big you want to do it, because remember, part of this is going to go in your mouth. So then you just cut it. And you cut both sides off, and now you don't really need this. Alright, now after that, what you gotta do is get this and glue it on to the back of the side that has a jack of diamonds. So you're gonna have to get it and glue it on the back. And the same thing for this little piece. To the red back, to the back part, and glue it on the corner. You're gonna make it very aligned. So let me pause it and let me do that, and I'll get back to you. Oh yeah, before I do it, yeah, you're gonna need a glue stick to glue these pieces together. So yeah. Alright, let me get back to you. Alright, so then after you're done taking your glue, and another thing, the glue that you wanna use is like a normal glue stick, because one that's like acid free, you know, so a normal glue stick that you get at like a store. Because keep in mind, a piece of this is gonna go into your mouth, so yeah, and if you're gonna eat it, you're gonna want it to be, you know, one of those washable ones, you know, ones that won't harm you. So yeah, basically all you gotta do is just glue it on there, so it's glued, right? Then after that, when you align them together, both sides will come together, right? And after that, you gotta align it together. So you just finished gluing these two little pieces onto the corners, right? And make them align so you can't see them from either side. You can't see that there's like two little slits there, you know, that you glued something. And then after that, you gotta take your glue stick, and don't glue all of it. No, don't do that. Just glue around the edges. Just around the edges. Just around the edges. Very lightly. Just around the edges, because you do not want to put too much. So once you do the edges of one side, now you gotta go inside right here, this little corner, you know, where it halves. You want to do it there too. Alright. You want to do that to both sides, or to both halves. So there, the edges, just the edges, nothing but the edges. Alright, so then once you do that, you want to align them together. Oh, and another reason why you don't want to put it like in the middle is because since it's like a normal glue stick, when it dries, it gets really hard, and if you want the spectator to keep the card, you don't want them to suspect that, hey, it's two cards put together. And you know, putting it on the edges it will only make the edges hard. It won't make like the whole thing hard, which would make it feel more like a normal card. So you just gotta hold on, I got like glue on my fingers, so it's hard to do this. But yeah, just line them up, line them up, line them up, line them up on the edges, just like that. And once you do that, after that, you gotta remember that this is not glued. This will still be here, so it'll flap. You gotta let that be there. But after they're done being glued, right? Now, when you're gluing this the first time, you might have to reopen it and put some more glue. But again, don't put a lot, because it will hard and then it won't feel like a real card. Now this one, when I did this one, I put like a whole bunch of glue, and when I put a whole bunch of glue, it just didn't feel like a real card. That's why I'm making this one, so it feels more like a real card. See how flimsy it is? Just like a real card. Alright, so once you do that, it's all good, right? Now it might take a while for the glue to dry, so bear with it. You know, you might have to wait like an hour or two for it to dry, and after it's done drying, then you know, get a normal deck, cut it halfway, and then put the card inside, and you know, just like hold it, just like squeeze it with your hands, you know, put it back in its box, and just like leave it there, like set something on top of it so when it really gets hardened. And then after that, it should be done. Oh, which one is it? No. Oh, okay, here it is. Yeah, and then after that, it should feel like a normal card, and you could go ahead and perform the trick. Oh, and again, how to do this. What you want to do is So you gotta force it. Force the card on them. So any force, classic force, it could even be as simple as the Hindu force, tell me when to stop, bam, it's right there. And then after that, you let them sign it, do whatever they want. And then when you're done signing it, you let them hold it, and you find the side that has the slit. So here it is, just have it, so you let them hold this side. Oh yeah, another thing, when they're signing it, don't let them grab it and sign it, unless you're really that confident. But if I were you, I wouldn't. Just hold it in your hand and say, okay, pretend that my hand is holding the card and the card is the canvas, and you just write on it while I hold it. So you have to hold it, because if you let them hold it, they might take a glance at this and realize that little slit. So you don't want that to happen. So you hold it while they sign it. And after that, you tell them to hold it from the corner, and now the slit, the side with the slit, is facing towards you. Then after that, you just go towards the slit, and you bend both. You bend both of the slits. So bend them both. And then, well, no, first you bend this one, the bottom one, to get a feel of where it is. So from this view, it's like that. You just bend it. And then after that, you bend this one to follow through. Right? And then after that, you try to rebend it. You leave this one like this, and then after that, you just bend the top one. That's all you're doing. You're just bending the top one. Right? Just bending it, bending it, bending it. Until you feel like you could rip it, and then once you rip it, just rip it. Again, this one's still here. And you just rip it. And then after that, you could put this in your mouth, chew it, whatever, swallow it, do whatever you want. Just get rid of this piece. And after that, you put your mouth against it, and let's say this hand is my lips. Just put it around it, and you just grab it, and there you go. It's back, it's signed. They can keep it after that. There you go. You give it out to them, they keep it, and you're done. You're done. After that, they could just take it and keep it. There it is. Take it and keep it. And again, before you perform this trick, make sure that this card is done with the glue. Obviously, this one isn't, and you can tell by the edges that it's not. So when you do this, before you perform it, make sure it's all glued, stayed. It will take a good 2 hours before it's ready. So yeah. After that, give it to them, let them keep it, do whatever you want. And yeah, thanks. Subscribe, and laters.